Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a very much needed deep clean of my apartment from top to bottom. So if you're interested, please stay tuned and I hope you enjoy. First, I'm gonna make some coffee because it's gonna be a very long day. 3 days at that. It did take me a really long time to clean my house from start to finish. So I'm just making coffee to give me some energy to tackle this house. Before we get into the cleaning, I do have a quick word from our sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by Squarespace. Squarespace is a website platform created to make it easy for entrepreneurs to easily build their own website. Whether your goal is to make a blog or sell products, you can make a beautiful website customized to your brand. One of my goals for 2024 is to get more serious about my brand and career, and Squarespace is going to help me organize all of my content and portfolios into one place. They have so many cute website templates, making it easy to start designing right away, and you can customize anything to make it unique to you. I easily got started with 2 super cute templates, and I'm so excited to be keeping you updated along my website building journey. So whether you need Squarespace to sell custom merch, products, or making appointments, you'll find it super easy to get started and customize your site to your brand. So you can head over to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/TayaRenee and use code TayaRenee to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. So let's start cleaning. I always start with my laundry because it takes so long, and I like to wash the smaller loads first so that I can keep the dryer empty and ready for the next load. So those are the products that I use. I'm not going to go into detail about laundry in this video. So let's move on to my kitchen. This is the room in my apartment that takes me the longest to clean. I did start kind of late in the day, around 4, but it took me the entirety of the first day to fully deep clean it. My kitchen is always the dirtiest, so I like to really take my time and make sure I'm getting it squeaky clean. As you guys saw, I had a lot of clutter on the countertop, so I like to do a pre-clean and put everything back where it's supposed to be before cleaning the dishes and countertops. So again, I had some cleaning products that I bought on the floor, so I'm just gonna put those things where they belong, and I'm picking up this rug so that I can put it in the wash. I do usually wait to sweep my entire house once everything is clean, but the rug had so much dirt and stuff on it, so I wanted to just get that out of the way so that I wasn't stepping on all of this. Now that I've done my pre-clean, I'm gonna unload my dishwasher so that I can clean the inside of it and start the next load. Cleaning the inside of my dishwasher is something that I personally forget needs to be done. So my filter was really dirty, like please judge me. But let this be a reminder to y'all and myself to clean your filters because I was shocked at how gross mine was. And this is where I'm washing my dishes, like I'm disgusting. But all I did to clean the inside was take an all-purpose cleaning spray and my Scrub Daddy and scrub it down. And then I added in a fresh dishwasher cleaning tablet and ran a normal cycle to clean out the chemicals before loading dishes in. While the dishwasher was running, I decided to go ahead and clean my microwave. Again, just using a regular all-purpose cleaning spray and wiping it down with a paper towel. Super simple, but also very necessary because the microwave does get pretty dirty with all the food popping everywhere. I don't use my microwave a lot, so it never gets out of hand, but this is something I have to do every time I clean my kitchen. It's super important, and I also like to clean the cabinets above the microwave because it gets really greasy up there from all the cooking. So once it's done, I am gonna run the microwave for 1 minute. I don't know if this does anything, but I feel like it kind of zaps the chemicals out so that I'm not heating up food in cleaning spray. I don't know if that logic makes sense, but tell me if that's something y'all do or not. Okay, so moving on, I'm cleaning out my fridge next. I barely had any groceries when I filmed this, so there wasn't a lot to take out, but I always start by taking everything out and throwing away expired and old food before going in and wiping the surfaces down. And I'm still using my all-purpose cleaning spray. You don't need a lot of different cleaning products to clean your space. Like, I use this on the majority of the surfaces in my apartment because it disinfects and it gets the job done. It gets everything nice and clean. So as you can see, all I'm doing is wiping down the surfaces. I'm taking out the glass shelves and wiping those down. You can also take these into the sink and clean them with soap and water, and that would work just the same, but mine weren't that dirty, so I didn't have to do that this time. All right, so everything is nice and clean and back in its place. And for my freezer, it never really gets dirty because everything's frozen. So I just take out all of the old meat trash. I like to keep it in my freezer so it doesn't stink before I take my trash out. By now, the dishwasher was finished running its cycle, so next I'm gonna load it back up and run another one. I use the Cascade Complete detergent for my dishwasher. It's really good at removing grease in food, and it's my holy grail. I've used other ones, but I find this one to work the best. So I also filled up the Cascade Power Dry Rinse Aid. This is gonna help to minimize the hard water stains on your dishes when they dry. So if that's a problem that you run into, try this out sometime and see if it helps. And always remember to run your garbage disposal for a minute before starting your dishwasher. I tend to have a lot of dishes that can't go in the dishwasher, like wine and cocktail glasses, so I'm gonna get started on the water for that. And before I hand wash anything, I have to clean out the sink, so I'm taking a Scrub Daddy and an all-purpose cleaning spray and scrubbing it down. I'm gonna follow up with an antibacterial dish soap to wash away the chemicals, and then make my dishwater using the same soap. The Palm Olive antibacterial soap is my personal favorite. I use it for a lot of things because the idea of bacteria freaks me out. So it just gives me peace of mind that everything would hopefully pass a microscope test. I don't know though because products lie. But anyways, let's finish up washing these dishes. I put off cleaning my house for a minute, so I had a lot of dirty dishes, but once I was finished, I felt so much better, and now we can move on to other things. So I like to clean from top to bottom so that the dust that falls can still end up getting cleaned. So I'm gonna start by dusting my cabinets. With them being so dark, they can look dirty really quick, so it was time to clean them. So super simple, I just used the Pledge spray and I'm wiping them down with a microfiber towel. And then I'm going to clean the countertops using my all-purpose spray and Scrub Daddy combo. And I get the Scrub Daddy really sudsed up with the cleaner and scrub the counters down. Then I wipe it dry with a paper towel. So super simple, and this never fails to leave my counters squeaky clean every time. Next, I'm gonna clean the stovetop. I would say don't judge me, but this is an exception because why did I let it get this bad? But I'm just using the same technique that I use for my counters, and I also take the knobs off and wash them in the sink and then replace them when they're clean. Next, I'm gonna clean the outside of my dishwasher and fridge. Once I get to this part, I know I'm almost finished, and it's such a gratifying feeling because I just went to war with my kitchen, and so I'm happy to almost be done. But I'm using a stainless steel spray and a microfiber towel and wiping the product in until there's no streaks. Now, once everything is clean, I then go in and clean my sink one more time. I'm just using the antibacterial soap right now to do this. And then I'm going to take some vinegar and baking soda. This is my first time ever doing this, so I'm not sure if I did it right, but I just poured the baking soda first and then the vinegar and flush that out with some boiling hot water. And then finally, I'm just going to wipe down surfaces that are touched a lot with a Lysol wipe. All right, y'all, day 2 of cleaning. Let's go. I mentioned earlier it did take me 3 days to clean my apartment. The kitchen took about 7 to 10 hours. I don't remember, but we're moving on to the living room. So I'm going to first start off by dusting my ceiling fans. If you have allergies like me, this is probably the most important step other than making sure to change out your AC filter. I took an allergy test when I was younger and I was allergic to a lot of things, the main one being dust. And I'm not gonna lie, I usually slack off really bad when it comes to dusting and making sure my ceiling fans are clean. So it had been a minute and the dirt was piled on. This is probably why I'm always feeling sick and congested, but I took care of it today. So I just got the layers off with my duster and then I went in with a Pledge spray. And going back to my cleaning from top to bottom, I'm gonna dust off the mirror, my TV, and all of the decorative pieces and things that I have in my apartment, including the surfaces. You want to always get dust off before you go in with cleansing sprays. So that's the order that I do it in. Now going back to the mirror, I'm just cleaning that with a glass cleaning spray and a microfiber towel. Super simple. And after that, I'm going to clean off the surfaces with an all-purpose cleaning spray. Make sure you use a clean towel if you're going to be using reusable towels instead of paper towels. My paper towel usage has gotten very out of hand, so if it's not somewhere like my kitchen or my bathroom where bacteria and germs build up, I'm fine using microfiber towels to clean. And it does help so that I don't use too many paper towels, because I go through a literal entire roll when I clean, and it's a really, really bad habit that I'm trying to fix. This is also a good time to clean any big windows that you have. So I have a lot of windows in my living room, so I'm just gonna make sure those are clean. I'm using a glass cleaning spray, and this is gonna make the overall look of your apartment even cleaner. Now I'm gonna vacuum my couch. Pretty self-explanatory, but I did get a new vacuum, you guys. This is the Shark something. I'll look up the name and link it in the description, but I got this from Target on Black Friday for only $100, which is really good because it suctions amazing. Like, my old one didn't suction at all, and so the first time I vacuumed with this one, there was so much dust and dirt. It was very satisfying, but also kind of disgusting. But this is a really good vacuum. I do highly recommend it if you guys are looking for a good, powerful, more affordable vacuum. So definitely check it out. Once I'm done with that, I'm gonna put the pillows back on the couch. And I also washed my pillowcases. That's really important to make sure you're doing that every time you do laundry. And then I'm gonna go in with this Febreze air freshener. This is the scent Fresh Baked Vanilla, and it smells really, really good. I'm obsessed. But finally, I'm just spraying Lysol on the doorknobs and light switches, and then putting some carpet freshener on the rug. Okay, so now we're finally getting somewhere. 2 more rooms to go. And I'm starting off by dusting and spraying down my ceiling fan. You guys can see all the layers and layers of black dust, and it's disgusting. But it's also very satisfying to get rid of all of it. And like I said, it helps so much, especially with my allergies. Next up, I'm going to be cleaning off my desk. I think this is the first time y'all have seen it, but I finally got one. I haven't had one since I moved out of my mom's house. So this was very long overdue, but I love my little desk. She's from IKEA, and the chairs from Amazon. But I just cleaned up everything off of it and wiped it down with some all-purpose spray and a paper towel. And then I'm going to be cleaning out the inside of the drawer by taking everything out and using this tiny computer vacuum to vacuum up any dust that's in there. And then I'm just gonna put everything back where it belongs. Okay, so same from my living room. I'm dusting everything, all of the decor pieces that I have in my room, and then I'm going to take them off of the console and wipe that down with an all-purpose cleaning spray, and then place everything back. Once that's done, I'm going to clean all the mirrors in my room. So I have 3, these 2 oval mirrors and my regular rectangle one. Finally, I'm vacuuming my bed frame. All the dust from the ceiling fan was on it, and there's also hair and dirt buildup. I desperately need to clean this bed frame, but that was way too much to add into this video, so I'm going to be doing that soon because it is actually disgusting. But yeah, it's very hard keeping this bed frame clean, but I'll get to that another day. So for right now, we're just vacuuming it and making my bed. And after that, I'm going to Lysol the door handles, light switches, and I'm going to finish off by spreading this carpet odor eliminator everywhere. I did let this sit on my carpet and rug for a full day, and it smelled so fresh and clean. Finally, we've reached my bathroom. This is the second hardest place to clean besides my kitchen, but it is significantly smaller, so it goes by quicker. But first, I'm gonna be taking my makeup brushes and hair brushes and soaking them. And I soak them in antibacterial soap and hot water. I just saw online that soaking makeup brushes isn't the best because it might cause bacteria in the handles, but I didn't know that prior, so I probably will never be doing this again because bacteria, just like I said, freaks me out. But I'll figure out a different way to do this. But for now, all I did was fill some cups with water and antibacterial soap and soaked the brushes and clean them off the next day. Moving on, I'm going to take this drain cleaner and put that in my sinks so it can sit a while I clean my countertops. Now, I'm just a girl, so of course my countertops are always full of makeup and products and stuff. It just is what it is. So I'm going to work on clearing the counter. But before I do, I'm going to take Lysol wipes and wipe off any makeup products that look too dirty. I'm not going to do all of them because I have a plethora of makeup products, and I'm going to be doing a decluttering video because I need to declutter my space desperately. But yeah, any makeup products that have excessive buildup of makeup, I'm just going to wipe them off. And after that, I'm going to be putting all the makeup up back where it belongs, which is in my linen closet. I'm gonna go ahead and clear off my countertops so that I can clean my mirror. I'm just using the same glass cleaner. And once the mirror is clean, I'm gonna run some hot water for a few minutes just to rinse out the drain cleaner. And then I'm gonna go in with a Scrub Daddy and an all-purpose cleaner and clean the countertops the same way I did in the kitchen. And I do use a different Scrub Daddy in my bathroom. The products that sit on top of my counter, I'm just using a paper towel and some cleaning spray and wiping them down. I feel like you should wipe and disinfect everything that sits on your counter and out in your bathroom because of all the germs, of course, the toilet's in there. So once everything is wiped down and disinfected, I'm just gonna put it back on the countertop where it goes. And once again, I'm going in with the Pledge and wiping down my cabinets, just like I did in my kitchen. After my countertop area is clean, I go in and clean my shower. So I'm taking everything out, and these are the products that I use to clean my shower. So first I'm gonna spray the walls down with water before going in with the cleaner and spraying that and scrubbing until it's clean. And I'm gonna repeat that on the tub of my shower as well. Now for the products that are in the shower, I like to give them a nice little bath because they do get really dirty with the hard water and product buildup. So I like to get them nice and shiny and clean. So I run some hot water and add some antibacterial soap, of course, and scrub them down with a washcloth. The final step in my bathroom is to clean my toilet. I first start off by spraying the outside of the toilet and wiping it down with a paper towel. I do prefer to use paper towels for this because the toilet is one place in your house that collects a lot of germs, so I would prefer to use something disposable. After that, I'm taking a toilet bowl cleaner and cleaning the inside. And then once the toilet is clean, I spray the scrubby with a disinfectant and let it sit in here for a while until it dries. And you always want to clean the side walls of your toilet because they collect a lot of germs as well. And you can just use Lysol, but I wanted to use an all-purpose spray for the cabinet and Lysol for the wall with paint. I find that all-purpose cleaner doesn't clean paint very well. So this is the last step in my bathroom. And finishing up, this is the best part because that means I'm almost done. I'm just gonna vacuum my entire house, plain and simple. Again, I love my new vacuum. It's super cute, small, and easy to use. And while I was vacuuming, I did get 2 pots of water boiling, so I would have enough to mop my entire house, and so it would be ready by the time I was done vacuuming. I do still use my O-Cedar, whatever it's called, mop, and I'm gonna use some pine salt at the bottom until it covers the entire bottom of the mop bucket, and then fill it with the boiling water. Mopping is such an art to me. I love it. I probably already told you this, but I used to work at a daycare, and this is the mop that we had, which is probably why I'm so emotionally attached to it, because this was my favorite task to do at my job. I just feel like it's so satisfying. It makes me feel like I'm in such a clean environment. And it makes your house or apartment smell so good. So that's all I'm doing. I'm just gonna mop the floors of my apartment, and that is the almost final step in my routine. Once everything's dry, I'm going in with some air fresheners. It was Christmas time when I filmed this, so I have this pumpkin spice air freshener. And for my bathroom, I just used my eucalyptus and lavender spray. And I went back and used some of the vanilla spray on the chair. And we're finally done cleaning, so I'm gonna light this candle. And that does end today's video. I forgot to get before and after footage, so I'm really sorry for that. But I did film this a minute ago, so I'll show you guys next time. I love you so much. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Bye.